Guys, I finally did it. I got a haircut. What's up, guys? So this video is a really special video to me because it's been in the making for about 6 years. Well, kind of. It's something that's really special to me because I've been thinking about it for a long time, but I've never been able to explain it to you guys fully. About 6 years ago, I started doing a thing that was really weird. I was writing these elaborate posts with a lot of hashtags. And it's not the standard way of writing hashtags. It's not for you to search who on social media is talking about similar things. It was used for a different purpose. And the reason why I use hashtags like that was because I was trying to control you. I'm gonna put a story on the screen and you try and read it, okay? Now, that one was a really short example. So 6 years ago when I started to do this, I called it the hashtag theory. It's actually hashtagging to tell you a story and to control you so that you get the information that I want you to get in the timing and in the sequence that I want you to get it in. I'm just like everybody else. So normally when I read through a post, I'm skimming through the page. I'm looking for main points and I'm looking for conclusions, and I'm just trying to read it and then move on. I'm not really trying to fully understand it all the time. If through the preliminary scan I realize, oh, this is actually a really cool article or I want to learn more about it, then I'll take the time to actually read it word for word. This was definitely more relevant before because back then everybody was posting a ton of information about a ton of different topics, and there was no way you could actually read all of the articles and all of the important things that people were posting. So because of this, it made it really difficult to tell stories on Facebook. People would just quickly scan through your posts and they wouldn't really read it through. And because of that, a lot of people didn't get the full effect of what you were trying to convey. And I was looking for a way to combat that. So this is the hashtag theory. So as you may know, delivery is really important for jokes and for storytelling. If you're just quickly scanning through, you won't get the full impact of the story or the joke. And so what I was trying to do was I was trying to find a new way to deliver the joke online when there's tons of information and people are just scanning information. Now, I know this is super polarizing because as you can see from these comments, there's a lot of people that really hated it and there's a lot of people that really liked it. The cool thing was that I got a lot of engagement. And okay, of course, this was when Facebook was really popular and people were actually active on Facebook. Now it seems like Facebook is just a place where people post memes and share memes and tag people in memes. And it's not so much a good way to distribute information or opinions because either people have stopped using Facebook for that purpose or it's tailoring the newsfeed to whatever it has determined that you really want to see. Regardless of the reason, I got a lot more engagement back in the day. Maybe I'm past my prime, but either way, this is how it went down. Because we're so trained to scan large bodies of text, people would often scan through the post, find out just the main gists of what you were talking about, and then they would get the punchline. But like any good drama, character development is what makes the movie really good and very impactful. It's those slow moments where you're with your character and you're kind of in the environment and you're trying to figure out all these things that makes you feel a real connection with them. So that when the real drama or the punchline or the climax of the plot hits, you're in it too. You're invested in the story, you're invested in the plot, and because of that, the effects are much more real and much more touching to you. So this is how you write a hashtag story. First of all, you lead with the hook. So make sure that the hook is very catchy. Something in a really suggestive, kind of thought-provoking or emotion-provoking or, just a curiosity-provoking way. After that, you start writing your sentences. You can just write them as normal sentences and then take out the spaces and then slap a hashtag on them. Obviously, you want to write it in a way that's really enticing, but because you're the writer, you get to dictate how they take it. And remember, because it's so hard to scan and it's so hard to get any kind of information when you're scanning, they're going to be reading it from left to right, top to bottom. And because you can dictate that, you can hide the punchline in literally the next hashtag. So make sure you write it in a way that takes your writer for a ride. Because they seriously, look at this one. you really can't tell what's going on until you actually decipher the whole thing. So once you've done that, make sure you hit them with a good punchline. Either something that makes them regret reading the whole thing and taking all the effort, or something that's written in a way that's really funny that makes them think that, wow, I really enjoyed this journey. Even though it was kind of annoying and my eyes hurt, it was fun. Here's some of my best hashtag theories and the comments that came with them. Make sure to let me know in the comment section down below of a story that you wanted to tell or something funny that you have using the hashtag theory. I really want to hear what you guys have to say. Also, let me know if you as a reader or a viewer think that this is a really interesting, cool way to deliver information and if it worked on you or not. Personally, I feel like this is a really cool way for writers to convey and control the pace and the content that their readers get. Let me know if you think this is cool as a viewer or as a reader, or if this is just the Andy thing. And because it's hoodie season, and I just got these custom drawstrings in, I think they look pretty good. And because the Obvious Company is planning to launch stage 2 soon, I was thinking maybe I should include these drawstrings on every hoodie that's sold, at least for the opening launch. If this video gets 20 likes and over 100 views, I'm gonna include these custom drawstrings for limited time when stage 2 of the Obvious Company launches, which is coming soon. So make sure you follow my Instagram, The Obvious Company, and you stay tuned for any announcements for when this is actually gonna happen. So make sure you comment, like, subscribe, and share this with your friends so you guys can get free upgrades on your hoodies for these really nice drawstrings with metal aglets.